So I just wanted to share with you, sometimes you guys know I'm Coach Kimmy The Hairapist and why I'm called The Hairapist. Hey guys, this is Coach Kimmy, and I just want to say hello, and I hope you're having a wonderful beginning of a new year. So I just wanted to share with you, sometimes you guys know I'm Coach Kimmy The Hairapist and why I'm called The Hairapist. It's really because I've been a life coach, and I want to say a therapist kind of, right? And not real therapy in a sense, but I did therapy for 27 years until I learned that coaching was way faster, way quicker, and got your results much easier, right? Where I felt like in counseling, I went around and around and around, rehashing everything, all the things that ever happened to me, and it just never ended. And it was for so many years. I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for getting my brain well. I had to learn to get my mind in a good mindset because I lived as a victim. And I had every right to live as a victim because of my childhood. Unconsciously, I didn't realize I was living as a victim. But then when I look back, I think, wow, I really was an emotional basket case for many, many years. I carried a lot of the trauma, a lot of the pain, a lot of the rejection, a lot of feeling unwanted, and I felt lonely. I felt empty inside. I had a lot of emotional baggage that I was carrying around unconsciously. After that, but I wanted to get well. I did know that. That's why I went for counseling for 27 years. I was trying to overcome my past and the things that happened to me. And then living like a victim, was me feeling sorry for myself and then wanting everybody else to feel sorry for me. So that was kind of where the journey started of me when I got my salon. And then I didn't like it. It was really hard because I was great at hair, but I was not great at managing a business. So I had to learn that. So I took a mastermind class, and it was the start of literally like an awakening. I felt like I was transformed. I was awakened. And basically, like the long story short was I loved God all along. At 21 years old, I gave my heart to God, and he changed me in a lot of ways. And I knew that he loved me, but I didn't really love me. And I didn't know that I should, or that I could, or that I needed to, until I started to do that mastermind group. And it was by John Maxwell. And it was awesome. It was one of his books, 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. And it was so powerful. That was like my aha moment. And then I just kept going. Then I read more books, and then I joined his university that was online that I've been in for the last 9 years. So I became a strategic life coach. I learned actually how to go into the mind, and because I also did neuroscience with it. And I also have done hypnotherapy and got certified in all of these things. I'm also a DISC trainer, DISC. It's about behavioral assessments and our behaviors. And, behaviors are predictable, right? So it's like once you get to know how personalities are, you can predict the way people are going to behave because there's character traits that go with those behaviors. So anyway, all of these things that I did, I actually created a course with because I was in so much pain for so many years. I just thought, if I got my brain healthy and well, look at that subconscious mind, we have two parts of the brain, the left and the right. And I always teach this, that the subconscious mind is filled with a whole bunch of bad, old belief systems and paradigms that are not even yours. Just get a load of that. They're not even yours most of the time because it's what our parents put in our U-Haul truck. And I like to call it the invisible U-Haul truck attached to this brain of ours as a little child. It just is basically imprinted from utero, from when you're in your mother's womb, depending on how happy your mom was when you were in her womb. And sometimes you don't even know, but I'm sure people can tell you if you asked, was I planned or was I unplanned, right? Because there's still distress in a mother. If you were unplanned, that would go to the baby in emotional trauma. So she's shocked and she really didn't want a baby, and she's crying all the time, and she's devastated and overwhelmed, and it's going to have an effect on the baby. And they basically say that the blood vessels to the baby tightens. It's harder to go through because the mother's distressed. So that paradigm gets put in here. That's why it's important to understand, right? Like, what's the point of wanting to clear all that stuff out and getting rid of the baggage? Well, you have a lot of stuff in there from utero to your age right now. And if you never learned how to go into your conscious mind and your thinking mind, your new mind, to create something that can rewire the brain, it will never rewire and it will get worse. So I think, what would it cost you if you had to go to the emergency room and get your brain surgery done, right? What would be the cost of that? Let me tell you. And this is the thing, you could have brain surgery on this brain, and guess what? You still could be emotional train wreck because you didn't go into the mind. See, the mind holds the invisible U-Haul truck of emotional baggage that we carry, and it's in there. So if you had trauma with your mother and father because they got divorced and it was traumatic for you, and our personalities are all different. So you could have 5 kids in a home and each one of them took it differently that your parents got divorced. So that's why it matters about your personality as well. I go through all of that. I teach all of these things in my course that I created because I want to help for you to get unloaded, to have a beautiful, empty U-Haul truck filled with negative, emotional damage, baggage, and boxes that don't belong in there, that are not yours. And I love to get you in your conscious mind to get clarity, to set healthy boundaries, to know that you're valuable, that you're important, that you're special, that you matter. And then we can clean that out so that this could download very easily into there when we get the new ones in there. So I created this course because I figured I unloaded all my baggage, and I had a lot of baggage in there. And I wrote a book. If you don't know and you think, oh, Kimmy, you're doing so well. You're a salon owner and you have your social media. I have almost 200,000 on my YouTube channel now. I have so many on my Instagram and my TikTok and my Facebook. But it's because I got rid of all these things and I was able to rewire my brain in such healthy ways that I think healthy now, that I only want healthy things around me, where I had to put boundaries down. I didn't know how to do that for a long time. I was the yes woman. I was the one that wanted to be a people pleaser to everybody, right? And now I've learned to be able to be me and to find who me was. And then I created the course to help other people to be able to unload that U-Haul truck, to rewire it, to get healthy programming inside your heart, inside your mind, to have freedom, right? Because sometimes anxiety, stress, and worry and fear are stuck in there because that's what we've learned and that's what we know. It's imprinted, it becomes imprints, and we gotta basically take a backhoe and take all that stuff out so that we could clean it out. And trust me, we put it into the sea of healing, because I always think you need to heal from it though. I like to deal, feel, and heal. And then freedom comes, right? Health and wellness, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially, and spiritually. Those 5 things are the most important things in our life to get healthy and whole. I feel like when you get the mind healthy and whole, the brain could have brain surgery. It's not the same as the mind. The mind carries a lot of baggage that's not useful to you anymore. And it's old, obsolete data in there, just so you know. But in utero, to the age you are now, the first 6 years is autopilot imprint of what you've seen, what you taste, what you touch, what you hear, and what you smell. Your 5 senses wired it all in as a baby for 6 years. Then from 7 to 13, the rest of it got from school and environment and people. So all of that and hereditary, all of that was what made your imprint, just so you know. And there's a lot of stuff in there that sometimes you don't remember and you forgot. And so that's why I have the method, the invisible U-Haul truck method, that I created to really help people unload baggage that's not theirs, number 1, so that you could be free. Number 2, so you could really find your own identity, that you're not just doing everybody else's identity, that you're not just trying to live other people's lives for them, because that's codependency, right? A lot of times you don't even want to live your own life. You just want to live through other people or try to help other people, but you never helped yourself. Yeah, I know that one too, because I did it for a long time. Doesn't work. You can't change people and you can't fix them. Everybody's got to do their own work. So that's another really important thing. So anyway, this is for you, if you know that you want to empty all that stuff out and you want to get healthy and clarity and have really healthy, strong boundaries, because I teach you how to put healthy, strong boundaries down. You don't have to be a people pleaser anymore. You're going to learn that pleasing God and pleasing yourself are the two most important things. And then you can overflow out of that abundance into other people. Healthy, because a lot of times when we do it anyway, we're enabling people. It's not good to enable people. You don't get them to do their own work. And then depression, anxiety, stress, all that is on them because they didn't learn how to do their own work. We think we're helping, but we're actually hurting. You won't even realize that until I teach you all of these things. So I hope you want clarity and new thinking, a new year. 2026 is your year to go further, higher, abundant, or to the next level, just to get to the next level. Listen, there's a lot of mental, instability in these days for so many reasons. But isn't it time? Aren't you important and valuable enough to say, I am worthy to get this mind right? You are, just so you know. But anyway, this is Coach Kimmy, and you could sign up. We have things underneath where you can, fill it out and sign up and get on board. I'll be having webinars that I'm going to be doing. I'm super excited to do these webinars and walk with you every step of the way to your health and wellness. So I look forward to seeing you. Mwah. God bless.